It's very interesting that when you look up the term big data in Google, more than 749 million references come up, and most people still do not fully understand what big data entails. We may all agree that it is a necessity or that it is the future, but not everyone agrees on how to implement it. In order to understand a little bit better what big data means, we should review the following 4 variables. First, volume. Currently, 90% of documented information in the internet has been generated solely during the last 2 years. How can this be possible? Mobile devices and their processing capacity, digital cameras, social networks, home automation, everything is linked to the internet. Each device in the world is generating data, pictures, texts, videos. One way or another, in the past we had to be very selective and careful of what information we would save or dispose of. Now everything is much simpler. We can send all data to be stored in one place, regardless of where it's originated from, with the emergence of clouds. Second, velocity. For example, if we need to get somewhere in the least amount of time, we can use a tool like Waze, which processes information from millions of mobile devices to determine what is the quickest route so we can go from point A to point B faster and more efficiently. Third, veracity. All the information must be standardized according to well-known criteria. Sources must be reliable. Fourth, variety. The more information sources we have enable us to make better comparisons and decisions and go into detail in any subject. Now, who is using big data and how are they using it? One of the most mentioned cases on the use of big data was during the FIFA World Cup Brazil 2014 by the German Football Association. They were a team with vision who understood that information is power. Together with SAP, a German multinational software corporation, they developed an intelligence platform that would allow them to analyze data through sensors on videos and historical information from the internet on each player's profile. This allowed the technical team to make training plans and strategies for each of the games of the World Cup. This case can be thought of as a successful case since this team is the current World Cup champion. Another case study features Walmart. Using transactional information from clients plus external data such as weather statistics, they have used big data to analyze consumption patterns. By doing this, they observed that before a hurricane, beer sales increased considerably. And even more interesting, after a hurricane, strawberry Pop-Tart sales increased 7 times their normal sales rate. What do these two businesses have in common? They are both leaders in their markets and have given a big step forward by using technology in order to obtain specific information that works to improve processes in their organizations. However, we may all think this is not applicable in my industry. Let us see an example on the practical application of big data. A simple task, such as an undercarriage measurement, entails that a salesperson goes out to the field and analyzes the wear down of specific parts. For the salesperson, this represents the opportunity to timely sell these parts for replacement. Now let us add thousands of measurements per year, geographical zones, types of soil, terrain, and a list of operators with their respective experience levels. It would be great if we could identify a specific area in the country in which the terrain is particularly abrasive or undercarriages, or that operators who use the machines that have the same damage or deterioration is the same person or has been trained in the same way. With all this information, it would be possible to sell special training programs focused on reducing this type of damage or deterioration or warranties, as well as special protection systems for other machines that would work in the same type of terrain before they have similar damage. Just like this example, combining variables and insight possibilities that generate increased profitability or a better understanding of customers, or segmentation that allows us to be more efficient in our resource investments. To start the path towards big data is an excellent tool to improve processes and generate loyalty with our clients and new business opportunities.